All right, let's see if we can figure out how everything works on Probit. First of all, where everything is, and secondly, how it works, what we need to do. So I just signed up. I'm doing this for the first time. So bear with me as I try to figure this out, and at the same time sharing this, whoever is interested in joining Probit to start trading not only our proprietary tokens, UME and EFT, but as well as any other token that's available on this very famous Korean exchange. To start off with, if you haven't selected your choice when you logged in, here you can toggle between Probit Global, where I'm on right now, and you can also switch over to the Korean Probit in Korea. So both of them are the same exchanges. I have not gone here yet, so I'll leave that up to you to discover how that works or what the difference may be. I guess depending on in what country you live. All right. Now that we have an account, the first thing that concerns me is finding out how to make a deposit. So for that, I'm going to hover my mouse over wallet. I'm going to click on deposit. And then here, by default, it shows Bitcoin. Mind you, this has to be the real Bitcoin, not the wrapped version. Only the real Bitcoin. Here it gives me my wallet. If I want to transfer Bitcoin here, and for those that intend to trade our tokens with Bitcoin, they'll have to upload Bitcoin, of course. This is the address. I would simply just copy my address or click here to copy it. Either ways, I would take it to wherever I have my Bitcoin, and then I would transfer whatever amount of Bitcoin that I would want. Okay, let's say, for example, USDT. This is another token that it's a stable coin, I should say, and our tokens, both UME and EFT, will also be paired with USDT. So we must have both Bitcoin and USDT in order to be trading, be able to able to trade on both markets. So let's say, for example, I click on it. Excuse me. It's the same process. Once you know how to deposit one token, you know how to deposit any token. By default, it is the ERC20 version that's on this exchange, on Binance, and whatever other exchange. It is the ERC20. But in our case, since we are Uswap and the tokens run on the Tron network, we can only use the TRC20 version. TRC stands for Tron. So then I would select TRC20, and as you can see, it gives me a totally different address. This is an Ethereum-based address, and this is a Tron-based address. So now it's the same thing. I copy this wallet. I take it to my TronLink wallet where I have USDT. I specify how many tokens I want to transfer, and then it will pretty much show up instantly. But give it a few minutes. If this page does not auto refresh after a few minutes, then simply just refresh the page, and then it will show up what you have just transferred. It will show you what your total balance is, what you have available, and as you start using your tokens for trading, then of course the balance will reflect that. For example, I go to balance. Here you can see all of the tokens. You can scroll down, or you can simply just search by name. Type in the name, and then instantly it comes up. I did a practice run with Tron, and instantly, within less than a minute, my balance showed, my TRX coin showed up in my balance. So that's how simple it works. And as soon as the deposit opens up to deposit UME and EFT, then they will also be in the list. If you don't see them here, then simply just search for them. For example, like this, UME, of course, it's not there yet, so it won't show up, right? And if I want to deposit EFT, then I will click on EFT. I will enter EFT, and then it will show up. Okay, for example, if I was to USDT, instantly it shows up. Deposit, here I can withdraw, here I can transfer to another wallet, which is known as internal transfers. I haven't figured out how this works yet. I have not figured out how the withdrawal works yet because I don't have no assets in here yet other than a few T-Rex coins that I just deposited. But okay, now we know how to deposit coins. For now, all I'm concerned about is USDT and Bitcoin, because both, like I said, both of our tokens are paired with USDT and with Bitcoin. So those are the only two currencies that I will be concerned about making sure that I have both available in my balance so I can do some instant buying and selling. All right, now that we have the deposit figured out, let's go take a look at the exchange. Mind you, I'm doing this for the first time, so please bear with me. My laptop is a bit slow. It's running out of resources, so it might take a little longer than I would like to. By default, it always shows Bitcoin, the last price, the 24-hour change, the high, and this is the order book, and this is the trade history. The trades as they happen in real time, they show up right here. Excuse me. Below here, we have the buy and sell boxes. I'll have to move this around a little bit. You can make adjustments to raise or lower this a little bit. Here we would buy. We would specify the price. Let's say, for example, this is the lowest ask price. So if I quickly want to buy at that price, then I would just click on it, and then I would stipulate how many tokens I want to buy, and then I would buy them. It shows the balance, how much I would have available to buy, and the same thing over here. This is the sell box. Here we would specify whatever token it is, whether it's EFT, whether it's UME or any other token. We select the price. We stipulate how many coins we want to sell. It's recommended to not offer less than one token because it's just not worthwhile, and it makes the order book look kind of cheapish. So, as a recommendation, minimum 1 UME or minimum half of an EFT. That's of course optional. You and only you will decide how many tokens you wish to sell and at what price you wish to sell them. Same thing when buying. Only you can determine or decide how many coins you wish to buy and what you are willing to pay for them. So if this was the UME market, for example, which it's not available, so I just have to draw this as an example. If this was UME, then the same thing. I enter the price. Let's say, for example, I would want to pay $25 per coin, per token, I should say. It only does 3 decimals, but that means I'm willing to pay $25 per coin. Let's say, for example, I would want to buy 10 UME tokens. It would cost me $250. I will click on buy, and then it places a buy order. My order would show up in here. If I am the top bidder, then my order would sit here. Same thing with selling. Here I specify how much, the price that I'm willing to sell for. Please never, never, ever keep on dropping the price lower and lower and lower, because you will just you're automatically pushing the price down, and that would defeat the purpose. The purpose is to drive the price up so we can make a profit trading our precious coins. Again, to sell, I would specify, let's say, for example, I want to sell 5 UMEs, and then here I name my price. Assuming that I bought them for 25, I will sell them for no less than 26. So then I'll enter 26. So now I'm trying to sell 5 UMEs at $26. I bought them at 25, assuming I bought them at 25. Now I'm selling them at 26. And when I place sell, I click on sell, and then again, if I am the lowest seller asking the lowest price, then I will show up here. But if I'm asking more, then my order will be further up. So that's that's simply how this works. So hopefully this will help you some. See you all back in the trading group in Telegram.